Man, it sure does feel good to be writing poems about my day, on a great day like this. Maybe I should go visit Isabella and her family along with the girls, but I'm not against the girls being around me when I write down poems. I'm just shy and nervous. That's probably enough poem writing for today. It's already 10 o'clock at night, and I need to get some sleep. Hello? Siri? Why are you calling me at this time? It's 10 at night.
Hi, Yuri. Sorry I called you at such short notice. But I just got a call from Pibby that the moon will be colliding with Earth in about 2 days. Do you know which friends of ours together?
The moon? Colliding with Earth? Is this another one of SachezYaku's dirty schemes again?
Unfortunately, yes, it is. It just seems like he won't ever give up on his evil schemes with his crew in order to conquer the world.
Now I'm really scared about our demise. But sorry, but no. I have no idea which friends we should invite into our crew.
But luckily for us, we are invited by Dazuki Girl to stop SachezYaku from turning everyone we know and love into slaves. And if we don't stop SachezYaku in time, we are all done for. But I have a few ideas for which friends we can invite to our group. How about the Powerpuff Girls, boyfriend and girlfriend, Sky, the cute and adorable Ski, a few characters from Hazbin Hotel, and a lot of our other friends. Does that sound good to you?
That actually sounds incredible to me. But I'm kinda tired now, so I'm gonna go. Talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye. Okay, Yuri, thank you for inviting me here. So, we are here to talk about SachezYaku's current evil scheme, right?
Yes, we are. So, when you told me over the phone last night about SachezYaku using the moon collision to conquer the world, I was kind of thinking, what if we also invite some of the parents of the evil girls to teach them a painful and unforgettable lesson that should teach them for joining SachezYaku's side and trying their very hardest to make everyone treat them like queens, which they don't deserve in the very slightest. Only ruler Cheyenne is treated and will be treated like a queen because she is the queen of the Shadow Kingdom, so that explains it.
Now, that's what I call a beyond grand idea. Man, if there is not an idea greater than this, then I don't know what is.
Thanks, Siri. You really are a great friend of mine along with Natsuki and Monica. Well, Siri, with the help of this sweet and powerful menorah, this will activate the power of the Queen's Soul Heart. And this Queen's Soul Heart power can do many things. For example, it can heal the people in need, and it can also torture criminals.
Wow! Yuri, where did you get this cool ancient menorah? I thought that the legends say that ever since the darkness overload war and Cheyenne's banishment to another dimension, that thing has been shattered into pieces ever since then.
I just found out that they were selling dozens of these ancient menorahs to have access to Queen Cheyenne's power, and they were selling them on clearance. I've got the last one before they were sold out and never seen again.
Maybe this can help us with our big battle that will be coming up in 2 days or so. It can bring an advantage to us.
Hopefully this can help us.
So what do we do to activate the menorah's power? Do we have to say like a spell or something?
All you have to do is say, "Oh great and honorable menorah, please grant us access to Cheyenne's greatest power." And it will float and glow and you will have complete access to Cheyenne's power. Now, check this out.
Oh my dear goodness. How? That's impossible. The ancient menorah myth has just become a reality.
It's best for you not to question the menorah's power because one unlucky villager questioned and said really bad things about its power, and he was cursed to an eternity of being diagnosed with jaundice.
Mommy, I'm scared. Isabella just told me that the evil version of Ivory along with a couple of groups are gonna collide the moon with Earth in about 2 days.
Macy, honey, it's gonna be okay. I understand that you are scared, but it's only a couple of days before our demise, so we don't need to worry too much about it.
So, Uma, I want you about something real quick. There's been these rumors going on that SachezYaku along with his crew are gonna collide him with Earth in about 2 days, and most of our friends and the other peacemakers are invited to stop SachezYaku before he makes everyone we know
By the looks of it and what I also saw on the news, I guess it really is true. In a couple days, we are gonna have the most legendary day of our lives.
I agree with you there, Huey. Once we live the epic moment, we will never forget and possibly never relive it again.
So, right, you like watching the same during your own time, right?
Yes, I actually do watch this hell of a series during my own spare time. I even sometimes watch it with Amy.
There's nothing more grueling or testing than attacking a savage unrelenting.
Pinky P and Violet,
Make it to the
it's great
top,
to see both of you. And how you both doing?
We are both doing
Teamwork,
just fine,
trusting your
Jenny.
partners.
I see that you both are watching Return
One
of the
false
Saint.
step, one
I have
foul,
watched Return
one
of the Saint
betrayal.
during my spare time
Death
as well as
waits,
you,
mountain
Marie.
serpent.
Well, that's really
If there's
great
one
to
thing
hear
to
that
be
you
learned,
watch
it's
Return
choose
of the
your
Saint as
partner
well, Violi.
Did you guys hear about the day when things are gonna get absolutely crazy? Cause that's the day when SachezYaku is gonna collide the moon with Earth and make everyone we know and love his slaves. And that's what will happen if we don't defeat SachezYaku in time.
Oh, yeah. I did hear about the day that things will get suddenly and absolutely chaotic. I really want to join in the fight. It is gonna get really crazy.
I'm sure we are all gonna win against the so-called king of torture. Sure, Daisuke girl has beaten him before with her crew and her friends, but I heard if SachezYaku, Cynthia, Eve, and Irene combine their powers together, that's when he is beyond unstoppable. But hopefully, that won't happen by any chance.
But if that does happen, we are all done for. And I don't want to die due to SachezYaku getting our revenge against all of us.
Calm down, Violi and Jenny. I'm sure that's not gonna happen when the big day comes to battle SachezYaku. I'm sure it's all gonna be okay.
Don't you fucking get it? Have you seen what the hell happens if SachezYaku and his 3 servants combine their stupid ass powers? He would wipe anyone out that gets in his way in just a millisecond.
I get that, but I'm trying my best not to worry too much about it. You must be too paranoid due to all the abuse you've been through, and I can understand that.
Okay. Maybe I am being too paranoid, and I sometimes worry a little too much, so I apologize.
Oh. I can understand that. My sister Dima has to go through that pain as well, so I know a good way to help your PTSD. Follow me. There's a therapy room that I want to show you.
So, Luna, what you're reading is the Troublemaker Manual. It explains about every troublemaker that has ever existed inside of that manual. Yes, it does explain out every troublemaker inside of the manual. It is kind of helpful anyone with troublemaker which.
Oh, hi Sonata and Luna. How are you both doing?
Oh, hi, it's good to see you again, and you must be here to talk about the big day that will be happening in approximately 30 hours, right?
Yes, I am. And I must say, SachezYaku's antics have gotten way out of control ever since the Darkness Overload War. And let me tell you, he has not changed and has only gotten worse ever since that terrible war.
I see. Well, at least you're gonna be joining in this fight, right?
Hell yeah, I will. No way in the actual hell is I backing down from a fight like this.
Man, violence isn't my thing, but if we can help save our friends in the process, then I'll make that an exception.
Oh, hi Clover. Why the long face?
Well, the day that we are gonna battle that no good piece of evil SachezYaku is really stinging me like bees. I haven't really gotten any sleep due to it last night.
Oh, I can understand that the big day is really starting to bug you, and it's also baffling you as well. I've felt that way before when a big event for me or one of my siblings had a big, but chaotic day coming our way.
Yeah, but at least you understand my pain, Emberly. I'm drinking lemon lime soda even though it is pretty much filled with Hennessy. I'm trying my best to drink my sorrows and fears away, and sometimes it does help.
I always try my best to be a great friend to you, Clover. But you always drink Hennessy at the point where it's become a hobby. I'm worried about your sorrows.
Oh, no worries, Emberly. My body and my sorrows are just fine. There's a reason why they call me the shitty-ass motherfucking sorrow girl. It just hurts me. In case you don't know about me, I actually have depression.
Hey, did you want to come over to my house and stay over for the night until the big day comes when we have to battle SachezYaku?
Why, sure. It can at least help me get my mind off of all this nonsense.
Well, my sweet ever so loving crew, Vicious Six, and a lot more troublemakers. I want you all to listen up, and listen good. In just about 2 days, we have a big day ahead of us. We shall make the world ours in about 2 days, which is why we have a world domination countdown initiated. We have exactly 1 day, 23 hours, 12 minutes, and 2 seconds and counting until we get our official world domination. Are you all excited for the big day? I can't hear you. Are you ready for the big day?
We are happy that you are ready for this grand day. We are so excited that you are ready. Do any of you have any questions?
Yes, I have a question. Will we be able to have our powers accessed from you, Cynthia?
Why, yes, you will, Melody. You will certainly have our powers granted by us. So there is no need to worry about a thing.
So tomorrow, this will be a big day for not only us but the rest of our gang, the Vicious Six, and a lot more troublemakers. We are also excited about this grand moment. And we bet that you are as well. And this world shall soon belong to our Lord and Savior, SachezYaku.
Excuse me, but I thought I asked you for 3 donuts for me and my 2 friends. Please don't be a smartass with me. And my parents already know if people become smartass with me, I get angered easily and I will have no other choice but to fucking beat them senseless. I've beaten many people up and I don't want you to be next. So, please do me a goddamn favor, and give me my 3 donuts before I beat you senseless.
Sorry, but nope. This is what you are gonna deserve for putting me through a whole lot of shit during preschool, elementary school, middle school, high school, and hell, even you put me through a lot of bogus shit during college.
I put you through a lot of bogus shit for a lot of years for a reason. It was because whenever I first met you, you were really mean and ruthless, so that's why I started a bunch of shit with you. And you still can't get over that. What are you? Is your brain dead like, what, fucking senseless or something? Now, I am not gonna ask again, please give me my 3 donuts for me and my 2 friends, or I am gonna have to beat you up senseless. I am being absolutely serious.
I said no. Due to all the bullshit you put me through, I will not be giving you your 3 donuts. You better get out of here or else I am going to have you banned and I will call the cops. Hey, smoking is not allowed inside of this store. Get out right now before I call the cops.
Then why don't we take this outside and see who is the real one here? I swear, I will seriously kick your ass.
Oh, so you really want to start this bogus shit with me again, huh? After 17 years of torture, 17 fucking years exclamation point.
Oh please. You're the one that put me through torture for 17 motherfucking shitty-ass years. And if you're that brave, then why don't you take that cocaine that you have been sniffing on for the last 13 years and swallow it all whole?
I will seriously beat your ass now. and this is also what you deserve for sleeping with my boyfriend.
Hey. Both of you, knock off that fight right now. Now, can both of you explain to me why the actual hell you two were arguing?
Well, because this sick motherfucker is saying that I have tormented her for 17 years.
Oh, shut the hell up, Dina. You know it's true. You have tormented me for 17 goddamn years.
Are you both complete retards? You don't have to fight over being tormented. Every time you have a conflict with another friend or another person, eventually, we make up. But we swear out for secrecy.
Secrecy? Now that is literally the dumbest thing I have ever heard.
Well, at least it's nice to paint my thoughts onto this canvas. Especially my stress. It's very nice to paint my stress away, especially when Corey annoys the actual shit out of me. Oh, hi Alyssa, is something the matter? You look very worried.
Oh, hey Camisha. I'm just very worried about the big day that's gonna happen tomorrow. SachezYaku's have a big chance of destroying us all, and I'm scared.
Oh, I understand it's also bumming you out, and I'm saying that cause I heard from Emberly that Clover is feeling the same way.
That sucks that Clover is feeling that way as well. But I'm now worried about her as well as I am also worried about myself.
I'm just painting a picture of my ancestor from the Wild West. My ancestor from the Wild West really burns a memory in my heart. And I do mean, literally.
Burning memories sound awful. But it is here whenever you have a memory, it will burn inside of your heart and it will eventually get mended up. Because that's how strong your cyber heart is.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that there are a lot of robots, semi-humans, androids, cyberbots, and many non-humans in this world.
I'm surprised by that as well, Camisha.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There are many humans on this planet, but there are also many non-humans on this planet, especially humanoids.
Yeah, I can get you straight. There are many humans and non-humans on this planet, especially aliens. And we are all different and come in different shapes and sizes on this great earth.
Maybe I should go somewhere to eat, cause man, am I starving. We got to rest well and eat well tomorrow for the big day ahead of us. Some members of our group will join in, while the others stay behind. Cause if we do not defeat Sachez in time, we are all fucked. The whole world will be finished and done for, and everyone we know and love will be turned into his useless and snobby slaves. So, that's why we gotta rest and prepare ourselves for the biggest and motherfucking epic day of our lives. Isn't that right, Alyssa?
I agree, Camila. I absolutely agree with you.
So, Molly, even though you are really good at making cakes since you have learned to make cakes, I must ask, who are you making the cake for?
I'm making a cake for my mom, dad, Timothy, and Courtney due to that I just want to make them a nice little gift.
That sounds very sweet, Molly.
Well, since I've improved, I've thought why not bake a cake for them? I just want to be sweet to them. Unlike my sister Victoria, who is now a childish, but an absolutely twisted and also a narcissistic asshole.
Oh, see? Heard about Victoria's vile actions recently, and she has been going around doing heinous acts across the city along with that selfish leader Penelope, that wannabe Ariana, that greedy Sissy, that crybaby Melody, the obsessed video game addict Sakura, Yui and Akika, that baddest piece of shit Maureen, that snobby Crystal, and that smart ass Leona. Those two girls are getting worse each every day, and I've also heard that all the shit that your younger sister Victoria put you through, and I feel really bad for you.
Oh, it's okay, Lori. It's not your fault, it's Victoria's fault. It's all Victoria's fault and no one else needs to take the blame besides her. You know what, when the big day comes, I will give her a taste of karma due to everything she put me through.
I really hope you show your sister who's boss, Molly.
Don't worry, Laurie, I'll be sure to show my sister who is the real boss here. I'm the older sister, so when my parents are gone, I'm the woman of the house. Not Victoria. Tomorrow shall be the day that I will be showing Victoria that I have what it takes. I'd never thought I'd say this, but she's a virgin, and I'm a Chad. Right, Laurie?
That's right, Molly. She thinks that she's a Chad and you're a virgin. When really, that's vice versa. You're a Chad and she's a virgin.
We can do this, Laurie. And my friends can help out your other siblings. And speaking of your siblings, they will also be taking part in this battle. Your parents will stay behind. We don't want them to get hurt.
Sounds good, Molly. They at least will have the most epic time of their lives, and I want this moment to be legendary for me and my siblings.
Don't worry. I'll make sure you and your siblings will have the most epic time of your lives.
Hi, I assume you must be Yuna, the cousin of the now-known troublemakers, Sakura and Yui, and even possibly Ichika, am I correct? By the way, my name is Malaya.
Why yes. My name is Yuna. But you kinda look like me considering the red jacket, the black hair, and the black bottom wear.
Yeah, I do get that quite a lot. Hey, weren't you that girl of the Akamine family that caused a lot of trouble and stress for lots of people at one point, but now, you are starting to improve, right?
Yeah, and I now realized it was all just wrong. Even though I am trying my best to improve, I already know that me, Brianna, Tiana, and Carla do not work for those evil cheer girls.
I see. Well, I feel bad for you in case you went through any abuse at all, 'cause I heard the main cause of troublemakers acting the way they are is because of child neglect basically. A lot of reformed troublemakers acted the way they did due to child neglect and child abuse from their parents.
Well, you're not wrong there, Malaya. A lot of reformed troublemakers have been through a lot of child abuse. Take Viley Anderson for example. She has literally been through tons of abuse, and even though her parents got executed, but somehow revived, and now they are going after Viley.
Yeah, and I feel bad for Viley that she went through abuse for 17 years. Her aunt and Uncle Emma and Brian are such narcissistic abusive jerks due to the fact that they both abused Viley and Jackie, even though Jackie moved out of the country and Viley has now changed for the better.
So do I, Malaya. I actually feel kinda bad for Viley that she had to go through that kind of abuse, and at least she is living a better life.
It's nice that you're showing some remorse for one of your former acquaintances.
So, Brianna and Tiana, are you girls prepared for the big day whenever we are going to battle SachezYaku? 'Cause I certainly am.
We certainly are ready, Carla. Especially due to the fact that we are gonna battle the evil girls. Which is the most exciting thing due to everything they have put us through, and we can't take it anymore.
That's right, Tiana. We are tired of those evil girls always being a pain in the ass all the damn time. And it's time we give those meddling girls a painful lesson. And let me tell you, karma is gonna be a bitch, am I right?
And due to all the shit they put us through, we shall give them a painful lesson that they will never forget. I really hope that you girls are ready. 'Cause during the big day, things will seriously get absolutely crazy.
They will seriously get the karma they so deserve. Put your hands in the middle. Are you ready for the big battle of your lives?
As long as none of our friends don't get hurt in the process, I'm in.
Well, what do you say, Tiana?
I say, let's do this thing. Okay, now we have to go now. We have to eat and rest for the big day, 'cause things will get seriously crazy.
Alright, I'll see you two tomorrow for the big day.
Alright, let's go, Tiana. We'll see you, Carla.
Okay, now I have to go as well. The big day tomorrow is seriously gonna be crazy, and I do mean, crazy. I'm tired anyways.
So, Fresh Beats, are you all ready for this grand day that things will get seriously chaotic, and there will be a low chance that SachezYaku will collide the moon with Earth and make us be his slaves?
Yes, we are ready for the big day tomorrow, Kiki.
It's gonna be a big day for us fresh beats.
You are definitely right on that one, Shout. And it may not seem like it, but I'm very excited about the big day. Are you excited, Marina?
I'm excited as well, Shout. I'm excited as well. Especially due to all our friends that will be joining us during the big battle.
We can do this. We can all beat him if we just combine our powers together. Right, Twist, Shout, and Marina.
Fresh beats, let's
warm up.
So, honey, did you make sure that Penelope was inside that mental hospital due to her heinous actions getting completely out of hand and out of balance?
Yes, I did make sure to put her inside of a mental hospital so she to suffer the consequences of her vile actions. Hopefully, she learns her lesson of her vile actions by now.
But I fucking swear if I get a call about Penelope working with the worst criminal in town, she is in huge ultimate motherfucking dead meat on a stick. Hello? This is Mrs. Taylor, the mother of Penelope Taylor. Who is this and what do you need?
Well, greetings from me, Mrs. Taylor. This is Malia speaking to you on the phone. And I just want to let you and your husband know that your narcissistic daughter Penelope along with her friends, Ariana, Victoria, and Cecile has gotten out of the mental hospital without you knowing. And they're also working with SachezYaku, who is one of the biggest criminals in the world and is known as the king of criminal acts, and those four along with Melody, Sakura, Yui, Ichika, Maria, Crystal and Leanna are all working with the twisted psycho. So be sure to let the other parents know about this.
She escaped the fucking mental hospital and is working for SachezYaku? I cannot believe that scoundrel of a daughter would ever do something this vile, working with the biggest criminal on earth. As if killing her baby siblings wasn't bad enough, she has the audacity to work with him? Thanks for letting us know, Malaya. We will be sure to teach Penelope a lesson that she will never forget and we will let the other parents know. Okay. Thanks. Bye, honey. You would not believe what our scoundrel of a daughter Penelope did. She escaped from the mental hospital and she is now working with the worst criminal on earth, SachezYaku. She is working with him along with her useless friends Ariana, Victoria, Cecile, Melody, Sakura, Yui, Maria, Ichika, Crystal, and Liana. What kind of daughter did we ever raise?
Oh dear God, no. Why would our own daughter ever work with that twisted psychotic scoundrel? Oh dear God, when we get our hands on her, we are gonna give her a serious ass beating.
Sweet absolute God. What the hell has gotten into Ariana these days? I absolutely cannot believe she managed to escape the mental hospital and she is now working with SachezYaku now. Her behavior has really gotten too far out of balance.
I agree with you. Ariana doesn't ever learn from her mistakes and just continues doing the same bullshit over and over again, and I am incredibly sick of it.
You know what? When I get my hands on her, I'm gonna give her a painful beating she'll never forget. And I will definitely be taking part in this battle. And so will you, honey?
Yeah. I cannot wait to give our daughter an actual taste of karma that will be coming her way along with her friends.
So, Timothy, you say you'll also be taking part in this battle as well along with Courtney in order to get revenge on Cecile, am I correct?
Yes, I will. I will definitely be taking part in this grand battle along with Courtney to get our revenge on Cecile due to her always starting beef with me, which is why I was harassing her, which is why she would always get so-called nausea even though I don't harass her anymore cause I already got a girlfriend which is Courtney, even though she is now always in my case, which I am getting very sick of it.
I see. Well, I'm surprised that Cecile even started beef with you for that long.
I'm surprised she harassed me for that long as well, which is why I will be taking part in the battle along with Courtney and I'm kind of excited for this battle as well.
I'm excited too, Timothy. I'm gonna help you and Courtney get back at Cecile for everything she has put you two through and I feel quite bad for you.
So, Cynthia, do you really think it's a good idea to give the evil girls your powers? How are you gonna do it? Like, through a spell?
I am pretty much gonna do it through a spell.
Not actually give them my powers. What did you think that I was gonna do? Actually give them my powers. Even though I will give them powers, I won't give them mine cause I need my powers for whenever it strikes midnight so we can cause our little mayhem.
The time right now is 11:58. So, it will be 2 minutes until it strikes midnight and then we can do whatever we want.
We have to go alert our master about this. Come on. Midnight's about to strike.
It's midnight. You know what that means, you shitty useless peacemakers. We shall cause our mayhem that we were desired to. And there is nothing you can do to stop us. And I mean, nothing.
We shall make you shitty peacemakers burn and suffer in the name of criminals.
In the name of the criminals and terrorists, we shall put you all through such hell throughout this battle and you all have 24 hours to try and stop us, which I doubt will even happen and we will get world domination very easily and evil shall reign. Peace and harmony shall fall.
I hereby vow in the name of criminals and heinous acts, that we will conquer the world and we will make you and everyone you know and love our very own personal slaves and you are gonna wish that you never messed with us.
I agree with the four. The world shall be ours and we cannot do anything to stop us.
Well, we, the Cheer Girls, now officially known as the Evil Girls, shall get our revenge against those shitty peacemakers. Especially those who wronged us. And you all have wronged us for the last time.
I agree with Penelope. And we are so excited to put some serious hurt on all of you, shitty peacemakers, because you have wronged us for the very last time and now you're gonna pay the ultimate price by being our slaves.
And I will have no other choice but to kill Molly for putting me through a lot of shit. So, Molly, watch your back cause I'm coming for you. Prepare to die.
And you all shall learn that I am the richest girl in the world along with Crystal. So, this is the end for you.
Alright girls, are you ready for this big day? Things are going to get absolutely crazy. And Bubbles, are you sure you're gonna be able to handle this? Of course, I can't handle it. I've proven to you that I am her partner. And you can. Alright girls, for the sake of Townsville and for the sake of Professor, let's go save the world.
Okay, Tina. Are you ready to get our revenge on those evil girls that we have planned on in this grand battle? Carla and Ina will be getting revenge on those girls as well.
Yes. I am very ready for this battle. Those evil girls shall learn a painful lesson that they will never forget. So, I'm very ready for this battle.
Then let's go help our friends and go save the world.
Okay, girls, I hope you girls are ready for this grand battle of our lives. We are going to be battling SachezYaku and the other villains and they are going to be really tough to battle, so I need you to stay focused.
Okay, Malia. I can help you with defeating SachezYaku. Since I know he is gonna be really tough to battle along with those other troublemakers.
I can help both of you too. I can help you with medical services, in case one of our crew members get hurt in the process.
Me and my other girls can help you out at the moment as well, Malia. Meanwhile, I'll let the magical girls and the glitter forces do their thing to put SachezYaku in his place.
Okay, crew. It's time to roll out and go defeat those disgraceful criminals.
Well, you fucking worthless piece of shit daughters. This is what happens when you ruin our lives one too many times. You, Beth, you are the worst daughter a mother could ask for. With your sensitivity, and with your shy attitude, you should already know that shyness is not allowed in our house. And I wish I gave you an abortion during your birth. And I was so close many times to giving you to an orphanage. But I didn't want to be rude to the caretakers. And Viley, Emma's something to say to you.
Viley, you are the very worst daughter that a very mother could ask for. And this is what you get for turning your back against us. So, you alongside your stupid sensitive friend Beth will stay in here forever, and I do mean, forever. There will be no one to save you ever again. You will starve to death whether you two like it or not. So have fun starving in here.
I agree with my sweetie Emma and my friend Christine. You two are the most horrendous daughters we could ever ask for, and doomsday shall be upon not only you two but the rest of the world as well. So you two will die either way. Starvation or doomsday.
I agree with my sweetie and my two best friends. You two are the worst daughters that we ever wanted. Beth, with your sensitivity, you are such a meat disgrace. And Violi, with your past troublemaking ways, you are even worse of a vicious disgrace to the Anderson family. We hope you have fun starving in here or being turned into our slaves and having to cook and clean for us while we sit around doing nothing. That has always been our dream, you being our personal slaves. Because we never really cared for you anyways. And one more thing before we leave, we always wanted you, stupid girls, dead.
That's right. So goodbye, you make pray excuses for daughters.
さて、女の子、私たちには救うべき世界があるようです。スマイルプリキュア、変身。
キラキラフォース。世界を救いに行こう。
Oh, for crying in the hay! Would you please get out of our way and let us buy some weapons, Karen? You laterally sound like you are helping the criminals and troublemakers, which you can go join them if you are.
You know what? Yes. I am helping the troublemakers and criminals. And does it look like I care if you're mad about it? No, I don't.
And we don't care about you. We just want to defeat all the criminals and troublemakers along with your entitled ass self. You even admitted many times that you're entitled and you think that you always get what you want by causing a disturbance to the peace, which is basically a crime. And again, you don't really give a shit because you are entitled and you always get your way and you're always so perfect when in reality, no one in this world is perfect at all.
Oh, why don't you shut the hell up, you stupid strawberry demon? Demons like you don't belong here on this earth. Demons belong in the deep depths of hell. Why don't you go ahead and cry about it? I'm sure Madison would love that since she is basically a crying fetish lover anyway.
Look, we get it that Madison loves crying too much to the point where she has a bit of a kink for it, but you did not, and I repeat, did not need to talk to my dearest friend Nina like that. Everyone who was talking about you bunch were right all along. You really are a self-ended little moo-moo cow.
Oh, stupid gullible Applejack. If you really think you can just talk to me that way, then you better think again. 'Cause this is just like Purge Night, where all criminals and troublemakers can do whatever the hell they want. Now, it's time to put a serious motherfucking end to your hard-working non-entitled ass.
Oh, my stomach. You evil self-ended scum piece of shitty garbage. Why would you shoot me in my stomach? I swear to hey, it hurts so bad. You're seriously such a monster. Why would you murder me? I've got so much to live for, I feel. Like, I'm losing too much blood.
Karen, are you fucking crazy? Why would you shoot Applejack in the stomach? You really must be crazy. And I do belong here. We all come in different shapes and sizes. Good. She's finally dead.
Okay, we've finally had it with you and the other troublemakers. I swear if you wipe out our world, you will absolutely regret it. And I do mean it.
Well, guess what, you non-troublemaking shitty self-entitled pair of females. We don't care. We will destroy the world whether you like it or not. Because you have been messing with our plans for far too long and we have finally had it with all this baloney shit. And we all wanted our very own personal slaves.
Well, guess what? You good for nothing, dirty scum. We didn't care about your team, especially the Akamai family. Except for your mom, Dad, and especially Una since she has officially redeemed herself.
Hey! Don't you dare disrespect Sakura, Iyu, and Ichika like that. And I know for a severe fact that Ina has never changed. I can still see a tiny pinch of darkness inside of her. And don't you dare correct me. 'Cause if you do, I will not hesitate to tend to beat your ass up very severely where it's gonna get to the point where you're not even gonna be able to walk. So, your choice. Either you fucking skedaddle like the cowards you are, or me and Sakura along with you will give you a one-way ticket to the earth.
I swear, you just make me wanna cry. Because your lack of humility baffles me and Rainbow Dash. Especially due to your homophobia towards gay people. I'm looking at you, Katie Evil Miller.
Let me tell you, your lack of evil and monstrous tendencies really baffle me and Katie. I don't care if it hurts you. Criminals and evil shall reign forever and peace and harmony shall fall when we get world domination and you all shall be our very own personal slaves. Especially those you know, love, and ultimately cherished. They will cherish and worship us from now on.
It's the same thing with your lack of peacemaking. And we are sick and tired of these stupid criminals and troublemakers and we just want to live a peaceful life. Can't you just understand that, you twisted sick twats?
And does it look like we could give three shits if we wanted to? No. No, it does not. Because we have finally had enough of those shitty-ass peacemakers always having a very nice time when it should be us criminals that should have a nice time. We want to have wars, and start lots of mischiefs and cause a lot of mayhem and cause a disturbance to the peace. What part of that do you not understand, you dirty goody two-shoes peacemaking twats?
I will not say it again. Una has redeemed herself, along with Carla, Brina, Tina, and Molly. The evil girls are the ones that have became bad. I will seriously beat the shit out of your asses now!
Sakura, this is for pretending to be a boy and sleeping with my sister Marie. You should already know Marie falls in love easily, and I'm especially surprised that you made her fall in love with a sociopath like you. I swear, Rainbow Dash, your stupid-ass friend along with your foolish show sucks so hard. I'm glad your show is cancelled and is no longer airing anymore. And the other troublemakers and evil girls are also delighted as well.
All right, my little troublemaking children. Since we have made our return, we shall get our revenge on those who separated this family. Especially those who treat us like shit.
Oh yeah. Since today is the very big day on we can do whatever we want, aka Purge Night, we will get our revenge on those who tried to kill off our siblings entirely.
I agree with my brother, Caleb. This day of absolute mayhem is gonna be so much fun. At least the so-called nice Andersons are now joining us, especially those that have been erased out of existence.
I also agree with Emelina and Caleb. We shall finally get our revenge, and according to SachezYaku's, he said it was a guarantee that we will get world domination and have our very own personal slaves.
World domination? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go cause a lot of mayhem to appease our Lord SachezYaku's.
Hey, girls, we should probably go elsewhere to cause our mayhem and then meet back with our family.
Well, Thomas, it was a really great idea to lock up our nasty sensitive disgrace of a daughter, Beth, along with the so-called improved behavior daughter of Emma and Ferdinand, Viley. And I highly doubt that she has ever changed.
I can concur with you there, Amber, my sweetie. I am glad we locked up our insensitive daughter, Beth. She will rot and suffer inside our bathroom forever along with Violi.
But I also feel like we shouldn't just sit here and do nothing. We should just go commit some crimes and try to stop anyone who dares to get in our way. Especially those who befriended Beth.
Well, if it isn't the abusive parents of Beth who always abuse their daughter non-stop. I'm not even surprised you two even want to go out and commit crimes.
I agree with Cody. Ibesing what shulotobet every day, abusive towards your daughter, 24/7, non-stop. And because of her sensitive personality? Wow. How sick are you two?
And does it look like I would care? No. No, I do not. And neither does my husband care. We will admit that we have abused Beth non-stop. We also gave Beth a lot of punishment days and we keep on grounding her non-stop, but we have done it for a reason. And we have never wanted Beth anyways. I still really wish that back in Russia, I gave Beth an abortion whenever I gave birth to her. And what we two little rumps like you two gonna do about it?
You only wanted Beth for money. This just proves that you two are just mostly greedy bastards, and every time you get welfare checks, you always use the money for yourselves, and you always have to lock Beth inside of an empty room with no food to eat and no water to drink. Now I see why she would normally look a bit scrawny. It's because she never has any food to eat and she has to starve on a daily basis, and now I see why she has hypothermia, and also why she has claustrophobia, acluophobia, and somnophobia. It's because of you two greedy pieces of shit.
Istrowi kanker with Cody. Let's not forget the fact that they found out that you, Christine, were the one who sexually assaulted Wyatt, who was Jesse's sister boyfriend. You are a very much of a sick sexual predator since you also sexually assaulted your own daughter's boyfriend as well. Like, how sick are you? And let's not forget that you, Noah, also committed 5, not 6 acts of crimes. For instance, you abused Beth non-stop, committed several acts of arson, solicitation of prostitutes, did a whole bunch of shoplifting in 2003, got like 27 DUIs, and you even tried to murder Beth. And now, it's time to put your asses in your proper places.
Oh no, you do not. It's time to put both of you inside of your proper places instead. SachezYaku is counting on us and every troublemaker that he ever knew to cause mayhem, and that includes us. And he granted us the power to destroy those who get in our way, and now we are gonna destroy you and send both of you straight to hell.
How? This is impossible. I swear to God, this literally hurts so bad. You two are literally destructive psychopaths. We just don't want Beth dead. And I'm sure you two want Beth dead. I swear you are just sick. Just sick.
I can't move. You two are just automotive sociopaths, and you two are also psychopaths as well. No wonder why everyone hates you. You don't care about anyone but yourselves.
We don't care at all. We are so done with those shitty peacemakers defeating those troublemakers all the time, and they have wronged us for the very last time. So, we will get world domination whether you like it or not.
Face it, Corey and your stupid friend Jane. You will never stop us now. And I do mean never. All of you, including you shitty-ass peacemakers, will lose everything and everyone you know, love, and ultimately cherished. And the evil girls shall always get the dream slaves that they always wanted, and we'll make sure of it.
Wow. This battle is really scary. I don't want to die, and I don't want you guys to become slaves to the melee.
I know, Dave. Normally, I would be annoyed by your tantrums, but this time, I can understand why you're crying this time. And me, Emma and Brian are also scared too. We don't want to die and become SachezYaku's slaves either, especially those who we've known, loved, and cherished. I swear SachezYaku is completely messed up in the head for doing this to everyone.
I agree with Mom. If the moon slams into the earth, everyone in the world is done for.
I'm with you there, Brian, Mom, and Dad. I don't want to die and become slaves of SachezYaku either.
I also heard that the world will possibly be ending at 6 and that's when the moon will collide with Earth, and we will all become SachezYaku's slaves. And that's when our kingdom and our world will be officially in flames.
Wow. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
I finally caught up to you, Mitchell, after all these years. This is what you are gonna get for obsessively stalking me and my sister, trying to kill my ghost Erica, and trying to make my robot Debbie short-circuit with watery acid. So now, you're gonna pay the ultimate price for everything you have caused to me and my friends.
Crystal, I'm sorry for what I did to you and your friends.
and I'm sorry for doing all these atrocious acts in the Shadow Kingdom and in Vion City. I was forced to become part of a gang when I never wanted to. You've got to understand.
Sorry my ass. You have put my master Crystal through too much shit and now it's time to pay. Crystal has the right to get a revenge against you. Me, Erica, my master Crystal and her sister Amber have finally had it with all your shenanigans. So, it's time to say goodnight.
I agree with my robot buddy, Debbie. We've been through your shit for far too long and we saw that you've learned your troublemaking ways from your parents. And we see why everyone in the Shadow Kingdom hates you and your filthy-minded parents. It's because you three, except for your two sisters, are psychopaths and also sociopaths. And now it's time you say goodnight. Crystal. Shoot him. Now.
This is what you deserve for stalking and being so obsessive with me non-stop.
Strawberry shortcake, blueberry muffin, orange blossom, lemon meringue, raspberry tort, cherry jam, and plum pudding, you stupid bastards. We are so sick of you and your foolish franchise and games. I wish you and your franchise never existed back in 1976 or whenever it came out.
Says the basic Penelope Taylor wannabe who always wants to be better than everyone else. And the good Anastasia name makes seriously no sense at all. And we like to give nostalgia ever since the 80s. And we heard about your so-called master's obsession over having world domination and we are entirely sick of it.
Now, speaking of which, we have just about had enough with you, good Anastasia, Sophia, Jahari, and Dakota. Strawberry. Shoot them. Now.
Not if we shoot your asses first. This is for having a shitty franchise.
We are gonna beat your asses first. This is for having a shitty show, and this is for making fun of our franchise.
It's time to show you who's really the good ones here. You guys along with the evil girls have been at it for far too long and now it's time we put a stop to your crazy shenanigans.
I agree with Raspberry Ort. We are incredibly sick of your shenanigans and now it's time you must be stopped. It's time to put an end to you right here and right now.
We are also entirely sick of your franchise as well. And now it's time we kill you off once and for all. We hated you ever since your 2003 revival.
Man, I'm surprised I reformed for the better, and now at first Corey was after me but now she is slowly beginning to care for me a lot more and now SachezYaku's wants to talk to me. Gotta be ready for anything. Oh my goodness. Michelle, I am so sorry. I thought it was another troublemaker or evil person going after me. I didn't know you were coming to the warehouse to hide as well.
It's okay, Clyde. I can understand that you were frightened. Many people thought another troublemaker was going after them, but nope. It's only just me. Now, can you wrap my wound up in bandages, please?
Well, it looks like we have about 2 hours until SachezYaku and our crew get world domination and I am so excited. I wish I could hack into the timer so we could get world domination quicker and have our own personal slaves, but SachezYaku would probably kill me.
Well, Cynthia, we got about an hour and a half until we get world domination and we are able to get our very own personal slaves. You know what that means. Launch the bombs. And be sure to aim one of them at my sister Molly, because I never wanted her anyways.
You got it, Victoria. Today shall be Armageddon. And today will be the eve of the end of those shitty-ass peacemakers.
Oh my god. Is that what I think it is? It's a bomb. The bomb must have been launched from the sky by SachezYaku and his crew. I think today must be Armageddon. I have to warn everyone.
The following message has been given the authorization for release at the request of myself and the United States government. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. An unidentified suspect has launched a bomb from the sky according to one of the Doki Doki girls who goes by the name of Monica, or by her full file name, Monica CHR. It could be possible that Armageddon could be upon us all. Until we are sure of that, all residents are advised to seek a fallout shelter immediately. Fallout is a byproduct that comes from nuclear missiles and can spread for thousands of miles. Stay tuned to all local news and media outlets for more information on this dangerous and life-threatening situation. This will be likely the last broadcast ever. If not, an all-clear will be given. If so, a global emergency will be initiated.
Are you kidding me? Armageddon. If we don't stop SachezYaku and his crew in time, we are all done for, and this whole world will also be done for as well.
Holy sweet chamoli. Sapphire. Is it Armageddon, aka the eve of the end for us all? 'Cause if it is, I am gonna panic the absolute shit out of myself.
I'm afraid so, Rose. I'm afraid it is the eve of the end for us all. And I am literally starting to get scared about this. I feel like no one will be here to save us. Oh man, if only our mom and dad were still alive as of today, they would know on what to do. If only that stupid Penelope Taylor didn't make them get into a severe car accident with her stupid telekinesis, they would still be alive.
Well, hopefully, the superheroes and peacemakers will take care of it. But even though I overheard the villains say that they have 30 minutes until they get the world domination they always desired, and I am completely scared of that happening.
Hopefully, you're right, because most of the time, you're not right.
Well, good job, Madison. I'm glad you made fetish videos and even were a pedophile to that stupid love Lightyear by dating her. That's enough for our master SachezYaku to approve.
I agree with you there, Gloria. I'm glad I was also a pedophile and a simp as well. Picanjo is just so hot and literally just so sexy.
But we have about a half hour until we get our world domination and get the personal slaves that we always have desired. And I swear I'm so excited. And the others are also just so excited.
I agree with you there, Gloria. I am also excited for world domination and for everyone to worship and cherish Picanjo for all eternity and beyond. Picanjo is my king, and later, Picanjo shall be everyone's king, and again, they shall worship him, and they shall also worship me and Melissa for all of eternity and beyond.
I agree. Picanjo is just so sexy. Let us cause a bunch of mayhem across the world until the bells of Big Ben chime and the moon of darkness collides with Earth. We will reign our own Earth where no peacemakers at all can stop us ever again.
Don't you understand who I am? I am Karen Mikarenson, and I am the queen of this universe, and I always get what I want. Now, you, young lady, will put that arrow down and worship me like the queen that I am. Or else I will be calling the police to arrest you. Do you understand me?
No. I will never back down, and I will do anything to save our dear fragile world. You're the one that's gonna back down.
Why did you stick that arrow down my heart? I don't think I'm gonna make it. I feel like I'm gonna die. For years, I've thought the Karen never dies. But now, I'm gonna die.
Well, since I have officially made a return after such a long time, I shall get my revenge against those who wronged me, and that includes you, evil Sapphire. Even though your nice clone is not even any better.
I don't care, Sister Jigglypuff. And I'm excited to officially kill you off once and for all. So why don't you try me?
I can't believe all that time has passed and the time is finally here. The moon of darkness is finally gonna collide with Earth, and we will finally have the world domination that we have always deserved. So, Daisuke girl and your pesky little friends, it's time that you all perish and become our very own personal slaves. The new era of darkness shall rise. Peace and harmony shall fall, permanently. So, prepare for the new era to rise.
The following message has been given authorization for release at the request of the President, the United Nations, the United States Government, the Doki Doki Girls, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the North American Aerospace Defense Command, and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. This alert is effective starting immediately. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. It is with great sorrow that we inform you, the end of the world has arrived. If you watched the EASE alarm from earlier, it has now become a global crisis. And it looks like we were not able to stop SachezYaku and his filthy crew in time. Looks like he will get the world domination that he has always wanted along with his whole crew and a lot more troublemakers. And it looks like we are witnessing the end of history for us peacemakers. If you are watching this right now, gather all of your siblings, infants, toddlers, parents, grandparents, and friends. Prepare for your last minutes on Earth and cherish it the best way you can. This is the EAS guy, Tom, signing off for the final time. Time for us to prepare for the dark era of SachezYaku.
Well, Daisuke girl, it looks like we were not able to save the world in time. We have failed to prove to everyone that we were actual heroes. The moon of darkness is just too strong for us to even handle. Looks like we along with our whole world are just done for. The dark era is officially gonna rise.
And I was not able to prove to the world that I am a very great hero to everyone. It is just like Cheyenne's banishment to another dimension. Man, I bet she is probably very disappointed in me. Everyone will probably now see me as a very lazy hero. I failed everyone. I guess this is goodbye. We are not actual heroes. I guess according to the villains, we are just some childish heroic suck-ups.
Well, I guess it's the end for us all. Those stupid evil girls along with my mean and narcissistic cousins Sakura, Yui, and Ichika are gonna get the world domination that they have always wanted. And there is just nothing that we can do about it now. The moon will collide with Earth in about 20 seconds from now.
I'm proud to be spending my last moments with you, Tiana and Iina. Because in a few minutes or so, we are about to become SachezYaku's, and there will be no such thing as heroes in the criminal world. So, it's time we say our final goodbyes.
Goodbye forever, Brianna and Iina. It was a good life while it lasted, and now it looks like our world is coming to an end. So, to everyone in the world, this is goodbye forever, and we hope to see you in the afterlife happy and well.
Oh dear God. Yes. Finally. We are finally able to get the world domination that we have always so rightfully deserved. And best of all, we get our very own personal slaves. I am so excited. Everyone shall learn that I am the richest girl in the world along with Crystal. We all are just so excited to get our own slaves who will worship and cherish us for all eternity and beyond. I have always wanted to be worshipped my whole life, and now this is a dream come true.
I agree with you there, Cecile. I'm so excited to get my very own personal slave along with you guys. And no goody two-shoes peacemakers will not be there to stop us by any chance at all.
I agree with you as well. Those shitty peacemakers that he once really hated, are now dead and they shall always burn and suffer in hell, permanently. And no peacemaker will ever interfere with our plans, never ever again.
Well, I think it's time that every villain combines our superpowers together, so we can create the perfect criminal planet so we can finally have our very own personal slaves. Wow. The statue of our master SachezYaku is just beyond glorious that it makes me feel heartwarming. It's just beautiful. SachezYaku shall get his very own personal slaves, and he is our Lord and Savior.
I can strongly concur with you. This planet looks a lot better than it ever did before. O Lord and Master SachezYaku, drive us down to our new home.
Oh, my dear, loving Lord. This planet is only revolving around SachezYaku, who is our Lord and Savior. This is what I have always wanted. To everything to revolve SachezYaku, who is now my master.
I can't believe my plan is going to be absolute perfection. Me and SachezYaku will have the world all to ourselves along with our crew. And Carla, Yuna, Brianna, and Tiana are also not here to stop us. Especially Daisuke Girl, the stupid little so-called heroic twat.
I can't believe we lost to that malicious and twisted SachezYaku, always wanting the world to revolve around himself along with Penelope. Now, our world is gone forever and the criminals are having the best time that they are not supposed to be having. They are supposed to be put behind bars.
I agree with you there, foolish. I can't believe they are twisted to the point where they extinguish the lives out of everyone on the earth and they are ruling their own stupid criminal planet where they can be twisted all they want and there are no such thing as heroes on their stupid planet. It hurts me to see everyone we know and love become their slaves. And they even created clones of us to also become their slaves as well. How twisted are those twats?
I can't believe it either. It is literally the end of the whole Shadow Kingdom and Viand universe for us all. Hopefully, there will be some miracle that can happen in order for all of us to be saved, but that might probably never happen.
I just can't believe it. We lost. The Dark Era has officially risen and there is just nothing we can do about it. All hope has been lost.
No. Not all hope has been lost. Here. Take this last wand of villainy elimination. It will be a great need to your advantage. Remember. I'm always here in your hour of hopelessness. Now, I will revive you so you can show those nasty and twisted villains who's boss.
Alright, girls, we got the world domination that we have always wanted. No one will ever tell us what to do ever again, especially our parents. And we are just so excited to do everything that we have always wanted. Especially consume our powers together to make the ultimate powerful beast.
I agree with you there, Penelope. I am really excited to do everything I have always wanted him to do. Especially use autism as an excuse to get away with my crimes.
I agree with both of you, Penelope and Melody. I will prove to them that I am the best criminal out there.
This is not good. Who shot our leader?
It was us who shot you, shot the leader. Well, so, and so, by you, you so sorry, you right so powerly, toy, I die, you body, what you so told you. And you try, you bite off, right to by you can to right to be you right to I don't so you shut to right to that to be to it till I to be to me to the to
Frankie trusted me to watch him over, man, while she goes out and fights the others so we can get the rights of our planet back, and we can't believe you. The cheer girls go out of your way and actually manage to get world domination. Well, now it's about to be Rufo, but we will revive Penelope when we get back to Earth, only for her to get confronted by their parents. And holy chamely, they are going to be absolutely infuriated with you guys about what you have done.
No one shoots our leader out of existence and gets away with it. That's something that shall not go unpunished.
Nah, you will meet up with Frankie. I'll take care of these stupid cheer girls. We'll meet you guys at the ship afterward, where we can turn our planet back to normal and have our laws unrevoked again.
Oh my goodness. This hurts so bad. Scootaloo. We are so sorry for what we have done. We promise not to do this again. Someone, please help us.
Ouch. Scootaloo. Why would you do that? That hurt really bad. We really hate you so much. And once you guys get your planet back, which might never happen, we are so in dead meat on a stick.
Because, just face it, everyone around the whole universe really hates you girls for all the crap you have put most of them through. And let's not forget about the time when you girls stole from some dear poor orphans who were helpless and had nothing to eat. Those were homeless people, for Pete's sake. What in the world is the matter with you girls?
We also hate you as well, Scootaloo, for doing this to your former fans.
Daisuke girl, why do you always have to ruin my plans 24/7 non-stop daily? I always try to have fun for myself along with my 2 servants, but you and your pesky little team always stop us from doing that. And we have finally had enough with you and your little team. We will not tolerate this any further, so it's time we put a serious end to you and the stupid-ass peacemakers.
Said absolutely no one ever that you dirty criminals were allowed to have fun. Your way of having fun is making us go through eternal torment. And we are incredibly sick of you guys always doing this to us. When can you ever just stop?
Never. We shall cause our mayhem whenever we want to on this planet, and there is nothing you can do to stop us. And I do mean, nothing. We are incredibly sick of all of you shitty peacemakers and you always foiling our plans. Now either you run like the fucking cowards you are or things are going to get severely ugly from here. Now, you better run. Now.
We are never backing down. In fact, you and this whole planet and every troublemaker in it are going to back down from your plan while you can, or things will get ultimately ugly from here. Everyone in the whole world hates all of you. Why can't you just face the facts?
You know what? You guys so asked for this. In order for us to get our planet back and to get our laws of heroicness back, we will have no other choice but to have an energy beam struggle. This will prove who is the more superior one.
Don't make us develop into maximum overdrive. Because we have more power than you guys do. We are also sick and tired of you doing bad things non-stop. And now it's time to put an end to all of you troublemakers and criminals.
Andy, you are such a disgrace to our community. Why would you help out the worst criminal in the world? Oh, I almost forgot. You were unwillingly hypnotized to do all these horrendous things. Now, it's time to say goodbye to your stupid criminal-obsessed planet because it's about to come to a complete end. Right now.
What? How are you able to possess such power? Hell, we can't even possess this much. Well, Master and dearest friend Eve, it looks like it's time to say goodbye to our greatest planet where we once ruled, and now, sadly, looks like everything is going to go back to normal. So, time to say our final goodbye.
Alright, everyone. It's time we put a stop to this once and for all. We must combine all of our powers together and put a stop to this once and for all.
Good Anastasia, Sophia, Jahari, and Dakota. What in the actual hell is your problem? Why would you help out the worst criminal ever who is also our worst enemy ever? And if that wasn't enough, you also had the nerve to make my companion and her bestie your slave. You girls are just sick, but not as sick as those twisted evil girls. We are so glad everything is back to normal and we put all the villains in their proper places. Now, you girls will stay in here until the Shadow Kingdom officially collapses, which will probably be never. Hope you girls have regrets in hell.
Well, I guess that's it for the criminal era. Hopefully, someone will bail us out of jail, which will probably never happen.
Penelope Leah Taylor. We are incredibly sick and tired of your behavior. Why would you help out the worst criminal in the world, SachezYaku, at getting his world domination? Do you realize that you have put everyone's lives in the world at stake?
You know what, Miss Stupid and Narcissistic World Domination Leader? This is the very last straw. We are sending you down to the demon basement because your behavior has gone far too out of control and you really need to get some help. After your one day in the demon basement, we will send you to a therapist because you really need to get some help. Now either go down there now or you will get the most brutal belt beating of them all.
Oh, why? Just why did I do this in the first place? I am such an idiot.
Ariana, why? Just why would you do this to not only every peacemaker out there but also your own parents? Why would you help SachezYaku get world domination along with Penelope the twisted leader, Victoria the sibling bully crazed douchebag, Cecile the egotistical scumbag, Melody the crybaby bitch, Sakura, Yui and Ichika the video game psychopathics, Maria the smartest, Crystal the entitled scum, and Leona the badass piece of shit. You really need to get a therapist right now.
As if being the wannabe of Penelope wasn't enough, you had to help Penelope and SachezYaku get world domination, and we are entirely sick of it to this extent. That's it, young lady. We are sending you back to the mental hospital since your behavior has gotten far too out of hand and we can't handle it anymore. Come with us right now or we will beat the shit out of you senseless.
Well, I guess it's back to that hellhole for me, Vicky Miller Peterson. What has gotten into you? You've turned into a psycho. Why would you help SachezYaku and Penelope to get world domination? We just can't believe you. You are nothing but a huge selfish disgrace. You don't care about anyone but yourself.
That is so it, Vicky. We will call the cops on you to get executed because your behavior has gotten far too out of balance. Hopefully, we will never have to see you bullying us ever again.
No. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Oh man, what have I done? Just what have I done?
Cecile Lynn Bernard, we have just about had enough of your evil and twisted behavior. Why would you help SachezYaku and Penelope get world domination along with Penelope, Ariana, Victoria, Melody, Sakura, Yui, Maria, Crystal, Ichika and Liana and a lot more troublemakers? You know, because of you, you have made billions of lives at stake.
You know what? We have just about had it with your self-entitled behavior. Because of that, we are going to kill you once and for also you will never brag about how rich you are ever again.
Wait, what? No. Please don't kill me. I'm so sorry for what I did. I will admit, I'm not a rich girl and I am nothing but a greedy girl. There. Happy now? Well, this has been a crazy day, including that all of us died thanks to SachezYaku. Those evil girls need to learn that they are not the centers of the universe along with SachezYaku, Cynthia, and Eve. I'm happy we got our world back.
I agree with you there, Corey. At least things are back to normal and we can finally have peace and quiet again. After this relaxation, do you guys want to go get some ice cream?
Sure thing, SD. But I wonder what will happen next throughout our adventures. We shall see, Natsuki. We shall see.